Okay, so today we're going to work on this part, this building right there, and this one here. So because they have the same kind of the same colors. So the colors I have here are raw umber, sap green, ultramarine violet, and white. So the one in the back, we're going to take raw umber, sap green, a little bit of ultramarine violet. Yes, we want a gray green. Push in. Shouldn't be too light, so I'm going to push in more raw umber in here. That's good. Yep. So it's kind of a muddy grayish green. Let's take, I'm going to try to work first with round brush, and I'll see how it goes because it has a round kind of top, but use any brush you like. Yeah, that might need eventually one more layer of highlights, which is good. It's good because it's going to dry darker and it's good for the first layer. I like this brush. Let's switch. So I'm going, this is a general color, like mid-tone, kind of a darker, on the dark side. And then I will adjust the value after. Push it down. And it's going to disappear with the rest. All right. A little bit up here. Detail. Those little kind of top detail on top of the buildings are really hard to do, but they make a big difference. And we don't have to get them exactly the same. A hint is fine. Okay. Now, I'm going to highlight and darken some areas. So I'm going to take a little bit more white, put it in the same mixture. And because I'm putting white, I'm going to add a tiny bit of ultramarine violet to this because I'm highlighting. So I'd like to see a little bit of the ultramarine violet when I highlight, especially for a building that's far away in the background. Okay, let's highlight the top part of this right here, and leaving some dark. Don't highlight the whole thing. All right, and then here, I see, yeah. Okay, let's make sure that we're highlighting the right. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, great. I can work on the highlights a little bit more after, be enhancing them. I'll just wait for it to dry and see how it goes. And then I can then highlight it a little bit more. So when I'm highlighting, I always highlight slowly because I can kind of increase the amount of white slowly, which is easier than having a strong jump to a strong highlight whitish color, which is harder to later on to fix if it doesn't work. The rest of the building at the bottom is kind of darker. So I'm just going to go mid-tone now. And we are going to highlight a bit more, or darken some areas, sorry. And some areas we're going to make them darker in a minute. So this is going down. Let's highlight a little bit. Just like that. Kind of not, don't make it perfect. This is good. I'm going to go change to a smaller brush, round brush. And I'm going to take, again, a bit more of raw umber and ultramarine violet. Push it into this mixture of the same colors with sap green, but more ultramarine violet and raw umber. So what we're looking for is a dark color. So like when we put it here where the shadow part is, it looks good. It will give us this darkish color that we want, shadow. And over here. Now let's give this a bit of more darker shade right here. And also right here. In this part, there is a window I'm going to use white, raw umber, and ultramarine violet for this window opening, little tiny opening. And I'm going to put it here. Okay, down here. Now, let's take more white. And this is the last part. Push it into that. I'm trying to highlight a little bit more where the strong light is, right here. And up here, upper part, just a little bit, just to give it more of a, acrylic dries darker usually. So I'm just adjusting the highlights. Okay. It's funny, it looks like these rooftops. It looks like futuristic. Interesting. Okay, good. Let's adjust the wall a bit. Okay. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to pause. All right, for this building here, we're going to use a little bit more green, gray green. So I'm mixing Sap Green, raw umber. Okay, there we go. Ultramarine Violet. And at this point, I can see a little bit what color I'm getting. But if I want to really see what this combination I'm mixing is leaning towards, is it more brown? Is it more green? Is it more purple? I have to put a bit of white. Putting a bit of white in here will allow me to see what I need. Do I need more ultramarine violet? Let's check. Maybe, yes. All right. That looks more like what we want. Ultramarine violet. A little bit of raw umber. So less sap green. More of the grayish, the colors that the color that's making our green gray. So raw umber and ultramarine violet. So now this is kind of okay. I'm going to start putting the color on, and I'm sure I will have to adjust the lights and darks and highlights and shadows. And maybe also the color a bit. So let's start first applying this color on. Maybe more purple in here. It looks very green. Let's take Ultramarine Violet. Add it. Add that color, Ultramarine Violet. And see. Probably, yes, that's better. Because when I start highlighting, it's going to show more. The color is going to show more. So if I see more of the purple in here, it's better. Okay, I'm going to change my brush round. Take the same color. Actually, add more purple in it.
Put white in there?
No, no white.
Okay.
Not yet. We will put white shortly.
I have drawn out a different shape than that, Leal. I did. I know. I'm kind of winging it as I go along. Yeah, I'm trying to make it because the one that I put back was different. It's okay. They'll all be unique.
Mary.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
That's good.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody will know. But
Nobody will know. Nobody will know. As long as you have a bunch of rooftops in there,
yeah,
that's awesome. That's fine. That's all we want.
I like that shape, but it's nothing for me to draw it different right now.
You can just adjust it if you want. I'll give you time. I'll pause and.
Oh no, I'm doing it right now. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
I've done this many times where I thought I'm painting the right thing, and then I look at it many times. Honestly, when I'm doing a demo, even I look at the demo and I'm thinking, where is this shape? I can't see it. Like, what did I do? Yeah, it happens. It's fine. And then I keep going. I'm just not even adjusted. No one will know except you.
And it's going to go into that collection of what will I do with this one now when it's finished. Add to the little pile in the basement.
Wow. It's always Christmas and birthdays, and this is what I do.
So do I.
They come in handy.
They do.
Honestly. And people love them.
It's true.
You think that people will not like them, but they do love them. We had over in the summer friends over for lunch, and they brought with them their grandkids, and they're like the grandkids are preteen, 2 girls or 3 girls and 1 boy. Yeah, 3 girls and 1 boy. Cousins and sisters and brother, And I thought, you know what? It'll be nice. They're lovely. It'll be nice to give them paintings, some of them, my paintings. And it so happened that I have, a couple of paintings where there's like really appropriate, nice for young girls. And one for a boy. And I thought, oh, I'll just give it to them. And I gave them, each one of them, I gave them one, and they were so happy. When they were taking pictures here, I saw the boy holding the painting to show the picture. Like, I thought, oh my God, that's so great. Like, he loved it. He really liked the painting. So I was like, good, I'm glad. Okay. All right. Let's pause a bit. Okay, let's highlight. Let's get a small brush. Let's see, maybe something like that. Because I'm going to highlight the left side. So I'm going to put white in the same color or same combination of colors I have. Some white in here. And I'll highlight the side. I'm going to highlight the side. I think I need a little bit more of the purple in here. It's too green, too green. Let's put a bit of purple. Okay. Now let's highlight the top of this little detail. If you don't have it, that's okay. Right, now we're going to highlight this part as well. course, it's up. And I know there are windows there, but I'm not going to even bother with that because that's just too small. Unless you're working on a bigger one and you have room to add windows, just use the dark colors again and add three or two, a hint, two little kind of lines if you want. There's no need. It doesn't make a big difference. Okay, like this way. And so I'm not highlighting all the way up. I'm leaving a bit of shadow in here. Okay, a little bit here. And now I highlighted all this. This one here is too dark, so I'm going to take a little bit more of the purple, put it in the same mixture, more purple, and just come here and add a tiny bit of more purplish green with some white and green, right? So this mixture has white already in it, but all I'm doing is I'm adding a little bit more purple in it. Okay, let's take a round brush and add window opening. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to take raw umber, ultramarine violet, a bit of white. So I'm going to try to create an illusion of a window open to what you see behind it. But I don't know if it's going to be easy, but 2 windows. One with arched kind of a round top, and other one is right next to it. Same. They're openings. All right, that's good. Actually, they're smaller in the, which I like small, narrow windows. I don't like big windows. I don't like big openings when I'm painting. So I try to keep them narrow. There. That's it. Just a hint. It's good. Oh, jeez. One more layer of highlights, because this one is dry now. I can kind of add a bit more of highlights. Especially top part, mostly top part, right here. to green. I'm adding Ultramarine Violet. A little bit of raw umber. This is still too green. I can fix it after. And this part. Too light. I'm going to try to glaze and tone down this green with more of Ultramarine Violet and raw umber, but it's a glaze. So I can still see the green underneath, but I'm changing the...
It's the one in the front, not the one.
No, here, that one. See? I'm just adding a little bit more of raw umber and ultramarine violet as a glaze. A little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of white. Because when I was highlighting it, it was a bit too... It turned out too green.
Okay.
I'm going to let it dry. See how it goes. Because I highlighted, because I added white, the green showed more. And it wasn't kind of the green that's gray green. It was just green. Okay, let's let it. That's fine. It's good. The only thing I'm going to do now is work on pushing back this one and this one because it's dry. Okay, I'm going to pause for a minute. Okay, I'm going to glaze this one back because this one and this one are on the same level now and they shouldn't. This one is back and this one is front. So I'm going to take raw umber, ultramarine violet, lots of water, a little bit of white, and round brush. Let's see. This should be okay. It's like a wipe my brush and see. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, we need a little bit more white because this is not enough. That's better. Perfect. It's a glaze, so I'm glazing with a bit of raw umber, ultramarine violet, and white, water, and I just pushed it back and made it hazy looking without having to change anything. But the thing is, the brush has to be soft brush. If you use a hard brush, it might be a bit harder to do. Now, once it's dry, it will dry darker, and you will still see the darks and lights underneath. So it's right now it's drying darker, which is fine. It's great, but it looks like it's pushed back. And if by the time it's dry, completely dry, it's not enough, and I need to push it back more, I'll do another layer. But I think I'm okay. I think we're fine. We don't need more than that. So this is okay now. Right. Okay, good. I'm going to pause for a minute, and I might do the same here. All right, done. We're done for this week. We prepared the canvas for next week, and we will continue next week.